Hello and welcome to today's episode of Road to a Natural Pro Card. We are officially in week 14 of this whole thing, but 61 days out from my first show, which is just over 2 months. I think actually it might be 2 months exactly. Yeah, let's go for the updates. Not much going on. I guess not much going on scheme wise or physique wise, but there have been a few changes. So I'll start with what I'm doing for cardio. So I have gone back to doing 2 sessions of cardio now. So I'm going to do 30 minutes at the start of the session and then 30 minutes at the end of the session. So right now I'm having really not troubles with my sleep, but my sleep is getting longer. And usually it takes me a while to get out of bed now. Well, at this moment, for the last 2 weeks, it's taking me a while to get out of bed. So usually, let's say I sleep at like 11, I won't get out of bed until like 12, which is really bad because I want to be up early so that I can get into the gym for my AM session. But because I can't really do that I've been having trouble doing that this week rather than sort of just like trying to force everything in. I've just decided to, on the days where I wake up late, just do one session. And the way that will look is just um, 30 minutes of cardio at the start of the session, do the session, 30 minutes of cardio after the session, that'll be bike, and then just leave it like that until I can go back to normal. So when I start waking up at, let's say, 6 a.m. again, then I'll split it again to go back to the routine of 30 minutes of stairs at the start, do abs or calves, and whatever body part is that day, go home, rest, eat, come back in the evening, and then continue with the regular routine. The way that changes things up for me right now is though, because I'm waking up later, I'm also eating later, which means I don't really have the space and time to get 2 or 3 meals in. So, for example, this morning, today, I woke up about 12 and I just had my first meal, and that's basically gonna I had rice and chicken, and it's gonna fill me up until I go to the gym. And when I come back from the gym, I'm basically gonna eat my next rice and chicken meal, and that's it. So it means that it's sort of a good thing in the sense that there isn't much space to cheat on my diet, which is kind of good. There's less times when I'm hungry because I'm either sleeping or training. During those moments, I don't really get hunger. So I don't know if this is like, I don't think I'm going to be able to continue this mainly because my time is very precious in the sense that I also have to work for clients as well. I have to coach everybody else, so I can't really afford to sleep for so long. But right now, I'm sort of enjoying it, and I'm definitely going to try to capitalize on that and recover a lot. Use this time to eat as clean as possible. I'm sort of in a mindset now where, because it's basically just under 8 weeks out, I can't I've been saying this whole time anyway. I can't really afford to slack on my meals. And right now, it feels like my taste buds don't really care what I'm eating. So last night I literally just had a bowl of 500 grams of chicken and 2 scoops of protein. That was my dinner. And this morning I had a bowl of rice and chicken. It was like 250 grams of chicken, 170 grams of rice, and 2 scoops of protein. And honestly, I had like no seasoning on either of those things, and my taste buds just didn't mind. And honestly, because it had no flavor in it, it took me so much longer to eat the meal, which meant like it was doing its job because I wasn't like, it didn't disappear. Usually when I eat my meals, I'm sort of like hungry for more. But because it was dry and unseasoned, it took me forever to eat it. I was fully full, like I didn't want any more. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking maybe this is the move, but I don't know if this is sustainable for the next 8 weeks. I probably will have a point where I just have like a random hunger spike. But for now, my taste buds don't seem to mind. My stomach is satiated, and it's helping my muscles recover. So we're in a good spot right now. So with that being said, my calories have dropped back down to about 2,000. I say 2,200 in case there's like extra calories from other things like seasonings or vegetables, all these kind of things. Right now, I'm not really eating any vegetables, and I know fiber intake and all that kind of thing is important, but over the next 8 weeks, if my fiber intake isn't 100%, I'm not really going to be in danger, and I can always just add more food. If that's the case, I'll just get a bowl of peas or whatever on the side for the fiber intake. So right now, I'm doing good. I'm not really too stressed about it. Training wise, I'm able to recover pretty well from my sessions, which is still surprising. And now that I've got these, well, no, you sponsor. Now that I've got these elbow sleeves and knee sleeves, I'm actually able to train harder, which is sort of crazy because I mean, it sounds obvious because if you're supporting your joints, then you'll be able to push harder. But I just didn't know how much I could push harder and how much basically food I was leaving on the table in terms of the gains. So, for instance, right, this whole time I've been training, I rarely get any sort of like chest delayed onset muscle soreness. Usually, like if I just do a chest day on Monday, by Tuesday I'll be fine. Worst case scenario, Wednesday I'll feel a little bit, and then I'll be fine anyway to do chest again on Thursday. But now it's like actually still it feels like I did a really good session, and my chest still feels sore, and I know I'm going to feel it again tomorrow. So I'm like, wow, I've been cutting myself short in how much gains I could have made, even with the hack squat, right? I use the knee sleeves for that. And usually, even when I go hard in hack squats, of course, I'm usually limited by my knees and how much I can actually, how much load they can take. Now that I've got knee sleeves on, I can push a lot harder. So right now, I managed to work up to 4 plates on a hack squat for 3 sets of 8, which is unheard of for me. It's not something I would have thought I would be able to do for 3 sets. It was supposed to be 4 sets, but I'm not gonna lie. By the fourth one, I ran out of willpower and I couldn't do it. But like the 3 sets itself was like pushing myself to the limit. So I'm pretty happy with it either way. And that being said, I feel the delayed onset muscle soreness on my quads, which I usually never feel. And I'm just so surprised that I'm actually at a point where I can feel it, and it's just because of the knee sleeve. So I just know like this off season, I'm gonna push so hard, and I can just tell I'm gonna develop so much new muscles. And even now, like I've already gained so much new muscle that I'm so like I hate to say it, but I'm really satisfied with where I am, which is the issue because I shouldn't be. And with this whole bodybuilding thing, you want to keep shooting for like the next level, next level, next level, up until your body tells you it can't. So the fact that I'm like satisfied is not a good sign because there's so much more room for improvement, which is the goal for the next 3, 4, 5 years. But yeah, training has been amazing. No pains, no aches, even with like elbows, no joint pains, no shoulder pains. Knock on wood, that continues. But funny enough, a lot of my clients have come back saying that they have random shoulder pains, and it's just because like people don't really consider what they need to do to prepare themselves to train appropriately before having an injury. So what I've been doing, I do a warm up every single upper body day. I do the same warm up every single leg day. Even now, like as I do the stairmaster, I'll do like a quick 5 minute warm up just to make sure my lower body is in the best shape possible. But when a lot of clients start, they just think you'll just go to the gym and that's what they need to do. But like the pre-care and aftercare in terms of warming up is actually very essential as well. And now I do it like a muscle memory, but I've got to teach people how to do it in the same way I do, so that they don't have the same, so they don't continue seeing the same issues. Anyway, yeah, training, cardio, nutrition, everything is all on point. Is there anything to discuss? No, I think that's pretty much everything. In terms of coaching, if you want any tips with, or if you want any tips with your training or want some one-on-one coaching, feel free to message me or email me somewhere in the bio, and we can work together. That's it. Bye.